Welcome to my channel. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome and thank you so much for being here. So today I'm going to talk about comparing, okay? I don't have any notes. This is just me from perspective and why you should not compare yourself. I know I said that for this podcast. I'm just going to let things go and flow. So here we are. So my perspective on comparing. You should never compare yourself, okay? In the Bible, it even says that comparison is the thief of joy, okay? It steals your joy, it steals your happiness. When you live a life comparing yourself, you will never measure up, okay? And I say this because everyone has a different journey, okay? And in your mind, you might say they're ahead of you, right? And it's not even that they're ahead of you. It's just that you don't really value your journey. You don't value where you are, okay? Everyone's journey is different. Your story is not supposed to be like the other person's story, okay? Because comparison can lead to envy. Because when you compare yourself to someone else, right? And let's say they have something that you want. Then you start envying, right? Then you're like, okay, I compared myself, but now they're somewhere that I want to be, or they have something I want. And that's never good. Okay, because then envy gets into the measure. Then what happens after that? Comes bitterness, comes sadness, comes thinking you're not good. So many times we grow up and we experience things, right? Maybe you're someone that grew up and you just constantly compared yourself even in your mind. Or maybe you're someone else that they always compared you to someone else, right? Or maybe you're just someone that never focused on your journey or didn't get to certain places in life because you were so worried about where someone else is. My recommendation is to just stop. Wherever you are in this journey, okay? To praise people for where they are. To not compare yours to anyone else or to envy, because what is that going to do? That's not going to do nothing for you. Instead, work on yourself humbly and focus on your story and focus on your journey. Because your journey is meant to help others. Your testimony is meant to build others. Okay? And at times we're in that place and we just don't see the good. God made you unique. Okay? There's talents, there's gifts that you have that matter. Okay? There's things in your life that are happening in your life because it needs to be that way. And yes, we should love God, but also in the Bible it says we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Okay? God took his time creating you. God took his time manufacturing you. Like you're unique. You have everything you need. Everything that you need, you have. God supplied you with all the things you need to fulfill your life's purpose. And what happens is we start comparing and we lose that focal point. And then we feel like we have no purpose, and then we don't get up and try, and we just throw everything in a box, lock it away, and that's it, and call it a day. It's not worth it, guys. It's not worth getting up every morning comparing yourself to someone else. It's not worth envying celebrations of others. It's not even worth, bring yourself down, because we have to speak life. All right. Yes, we should criticize ourselves in certain aspects, because I'm not saying we should be. It is good to be confident, like I like to say, right? It's good to have confidence in yourself, but I'm not saying either if you think too low of yourself, it's not good. And if you think too high of yourself, it's also not good, right? We have to be humble and we have to understand where we are. But we should be at a point where we're happy where we are and we don't have to focus on anyone else. And if we are if we are not happy where we want to be, then we work on that. And we ask God for guidance and we say, God, help me, okay? And this is not just material. This is emotional and mentally. All aspects, okay? So yeah, I just was led to come on and just talk about comparison, just from my perspective. I don't have any notes because I just feel like this is just something that's really just transparent with you guys. Just think about a time that you guys compare yourself to others, or if you are going through that situation right now that you're comparing yourself to someone else. Ask God to help you get out of that. Ask God to really show you who you are and to really bring out the things that you bring to the table, okay? And not to focus on someone else, because you're limiting yourself. You're limiting yourself by holding yourself captive against this person. One person, two people, with a whole human being. Like, You're fearfully and wonderfully made, okay? So get out of the habit of looking at everyone else and feeling envious. God, that doesn't come from God. That bitterness, that anger, that, wishing you were someone else. I'm sure that makes God sad. You want to be someone else. Wait, what? God made you. He took his time with you. What makes you think you lack anything? So just focus on you, love yourself, love God. Understand that you are worthy, that God is worthy, that God is a good God, and he never makes mistakes. You are not a mistake. You are not here by accident, okay? So just keep being strong. God loves you, and focus on your journey. Bye.